In this lesson, we're going to go through how to write repeat units for condensation polymers using a polyester and polyamide example, which is this second one here. So the first thing I'm going to do is redraw the monomer on the left here, which is butanedionic acid, to sort of look a bit easier. And then we line up the double phenol molecule next to the monomer. And when you're doing these repeat units, it's important to remember that the OH comes off the carboxylic acid and the H comes off of the alcohol. So let's take a look at the bits we need to remove. So to make the ester bond, it's the OH of the carboxylic acid and the H of the alcohol part. So I'm going to do this step, just going to show the two of them joined together and then do the repeat unit, just so you can see the two water molecules that have to be removed. So there's the first one, so minus H2O. And then this takes you through to exactly the same molecule, but it has ends, still has the ends, and then C double bond O, and then the remainder. Then in the second step, what we have to do is take off a second water molecule. And the way we do that is, again, you take off the OH of the carboxylic acid and the H of the alcohol. Brings us to, so we have the C double bond O, so that C double bond O, the line, which is that bond, is still present. Then we have CH2, another CH2, ester bond in the middle, exactly the same as it was before. And then the benzene ring, everything remains as it was. And then the oxygen. Right, the final step now is to put in the brackets. So we put a bracket through that bond, then we extend a line out there, and the middle bond, so this bit there, that's the ester bond. Now let's look at the amide bond. So let's redraw the 1,4-diaminobenzene molecule to show the hydrogens more explicitly. And the molecule above is already drawn clearly, so I'm going to leave it as it is. So in the first step, we remove one HCl. So let's underline the bits that I need to remove. So the chlorine comes off there, one of the hydrogens of the NH2 group. And we do the same as what we did above. We remove the HCl from the ends. So we take the chlorine. So if I just use different color, so we take the chlorine on the C double bond Cl, and then we take a hydrogen on the other side, and then that's minus second molecule of HCl, takes us through to, so that's the repeat unit. And finally, we can see in the middle, if I just circle it in green, that is the amide bond, which is also known as the peptide bond. Right, so hope that was helpful. Check out the other video I have on condensation and addition polymerization, as well as all of the other science content I've produced. I'm sure you'll get some value out of it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.